We have a lot of clients that call in and say, my spouse is narcissistic. And we know what that means. Not every time that we believe someone is narcissistic are they truly narcissistic. Sometimes they're just selfish. But a narcissistic spouse will manipulate you, will gaslight you, and will make this feel like it's your fault. When you're dealing with somebody who is narcissistic, everything becomes harder. It becomes a battle because it's not about what's best for the kids. It's not about you. It's only about them and what they want and what they need. But if you've been married to a narcissistic spouse, you've already been aware of that. You're probably walking on eggshells right now. You're probably dealing with them berating you or making you feel bad for just being you. They might be cheating on you. They might be doing all kinds of things to the point where it might even be abusive. And if that's the situation you're in, we have experience dealing with that. That is emotionally difficult. Give us a call early so we can help you make that exit plan, so we can help you get out safely if you are concerned about abuse. And we will help you get through it so you can see that life will be better on the other side without somebody basically dictating your world who only thinks about themselves. Narcissistic people make so many things in your life high conflict. They're definitely higher conflict than they need to be. When you're narcissistic, the world revolves around that person. So for a narcissistic person, they only think about how this impacts them. And because in a divorce, you've made a life with someone and you're splitting that up. You're taking 50% of their things and they won't be happy. When that happens, we can put protections in place so that they can't contact you, for example, about anything other than the kids. So when we put legal protections in place, such as using an app to communicate so that the communication stays about the children and not about how you need to change or what you're doing wrong, it often helps and takes away that feeling like you're walking on eggshells. We can get courts to order that kind of thing before you are even divorced. We can also get what's called a behavior order. It's an order from a judge basically saying, play nice. You have kids together and you need to get through this with your dignity. When you're co-parenting with a narcissist, you're probably going to find that challenging. For example, if vacation is an issue, and it seems like every time that you ask for additional time with the kids, they say no, we can get an order that allows you to have additional time with the kids when you're going on vacation. For example, traveling out of state, or if you have a tournament to attend or other function that your kids need to go to. Another one is trying to make decisions. Somebody who's narcissistic is going to tell you that they're right and you're wrong. When they do that with legal custody, when you're making decisions about your children's education or medical or therapy, the issues that your kids are really facing right now, and the other parent is hindering you from being able to get your child the help because they're thinking about themselves, we can take that issue in front of a judge and put protections in place so that your child is taken care of. Whatever you do, always go about it in a way that shows that you are attempting to co-parent, because the courts will look at whether or not you're able to co-parent. And that is really important when they're determining custody. So we want to make sure that you're putting forth the effort to include the other parent, even when you're dealing with the difficult challenges that come with separating from a narcissist. Is divorcing a narcissist different, right, from divorcing anyone else? And the answer is maybe. I know that's what we love to hear, right? But it really depends on your situation. If you are married to a narcissist and they don't want to get divorced, even if you do, and even if that's what's best for you, they will never file for divorce because it's not what they want and it's about them. If you want to get divorced and they don't, then you will need to file. Talk to an attorney before you file the paperwork so that we can make sure that you are protected. If you're thinking that your relationship is one-sided or that you're walking on eggshells in your own home, or that you can't do anything right in your relationship and you're considering getting out of it, give us a call